Hello there everyone, this is MyTyme. This is WWE SUpercard and it is the end of Road to Glory. Now I've just got Nikki Bella card literally about 10 minutes ago. As you can see here, there is another 3 minutes to go in the event, so I've come down pretty much to the wire, but I do have her. So first of all, I want to say congratulations and kudos to anyone else who also got her, and those people especially who were unable to do +5s all the way through or +10s. If you could do that, then I'm sure probably within a day you would have got the card without too much trouble. But for those of you out there who don't have that kind of deck, then this takes a lot of work. I mean, I was fortunate enough that up to the end of Kane here, I was able to do +5s. I hit John Cena and I went straight into the +3s or +6s as they were at the time, and I got bouts and stuff for these later ones because I didn't want to run out of time. And pretty soon, 30 points into him, I was down to doing +1s and +2s, and from there on to the end, that's what I have been doing. I've had to select my battles as well. I can't win every +2, it's not like an automatic win, so it's been a complete grind. I've been doing it most of the day while watching sport and playing NHL SUpercard and my NBA, and this was the reward that I wanted most, so this is the one I focused on, and I will show you very quickly my my two Nikki Bellas. Now I've got one which hasn't been leveled up yet and one which has. Now I'll just show what I decided to do with the tokens. I went 1 power, 2 toughness, 1 charisma here because she procs in both power and toughness, and I decided to leave her speed behind. And then the other card, I decided I'd go 1 power, 1 toughness and 2 charisma. Now reasoning is, and I'll explain to a few people using say a football analogy or soccer if you're American, but if you're in football, there's, let's just take let's say for example Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, I see like cards in this game as being similar to, say, players in a football game. Because Ronaldo is a great player, and he would be a great card in SUpercard, or in a football version of SUpercard, for example. But Ronaldo's talents see him play as on the left wing or the right wing. He can play as the striker, he can play as a false number 9, he can play behind the strikers. So he would be like a card which you could kind of do a lot of stuff with from an attacking option, but you wouldn't put him in defence. He would be a waste in defence. It doesn't mean that he can't defend, it just means you wouldn't be utilising his abilities. And I think, say this Nikki Bella card here at the moment, putting speed on her wouldn't really utilise her because speed is not an attribute which she's meant to have. So you're just going to be wasting some of the card's potential. Now, likewise, if you got a different card, say, I don't know if any of these cards are going to be, no, not a good example. Definitely not a good example. But let's pick a card like, I haven't put the tokens on these because I'm not using them. But let's just pick, these cards probably aren't the best examples. We'll pick a card, say like Mark Henry, and where he's, now we'll go show Mark Henry. Let's say we're doing Mark Henry, where he is actually a kind of, say, a defender. He'd be like a Rio Ferdinand. Now, to put Mark Henry out in midfield or up front, it's just going to be a waste. He's not going to. He's big. He's slow. He's not got the talent to make use, and or should we say to help the team in that kind of position. He's better off at the back, sticking to what he knows, and that's what he's good at. He's power. He's toughness. You're not going to get anything else out of him from putting to speed. His speed is still low, in which case that he's going to lose to most other cards that have speed as their character or their main attribute anyway. Plus, he's going to lose to most all-rounded cards. He's not the kind of card you can make all-rounded. And if I were to bring in Jack Swagger here, he's another classic example. Okay, compare them, say, to the Miz. And I don't think I... Yep, okay, yeah. This is one of my old cards, okay. You can see I actually was when I was putting in ability. This is the first Ultra Rare Pro I ever got, so yeah, forget about that. But as you can see, it doesn't matter with Mark Henry. he can't beat The Miz in speed or charisma, and he wouldn't. Neither could Jack Swagger, unless they actually used most of your tokens in those areas. In which case, they would then lose to Miz on power, and they would probably still win on toughness. So they would lose to The Miz in 3 out of 4 statistics without any procs, if you were to bother to go and try and balance those cards out. So that's the point I'm trying to make there, is that you can do anything you want with the cards, but sometimes I think if they are designed with, say, certain benefits or certain, should we say, strengths, like their attributes lean towards 1 or 2 kind of stats, then yeah, I don't think it's always bad to potentially give them a third attribute, you know, hoping that they'll be more useful in tag teams, etc. But to try and balance the whole card out, I just think you're gonna waste it. Maybe the Charlotte card was better for that. Her statistics were a little bit more level, so she could have been a better card to balance. But Nikki Bella, I just think everyone can do what they want. Yes, putting a token in speed will probably make your Nikki Bella speed miles better than everyone else's overall. But that's if your Nikki Bella faces another Nikki Bella and speed is called. You know, otherwise you're going to be relying on a proc to beat them in power and toughness, etc. So, horses for courses. But there she is. I can't pro her yet, and she will be my first legendary pro. One thing that did happen in this is I don't really know what's happened here, why it's starting from my Shawn Michaels all the time. So if anyone knows if there's a reason why I'm not starting up on near the top when I just put none, then let me know. But yeah, one thing that did happen is, and these are my cards now, all these cards have been rewards or King of the Ring rewards, or by rewards I mean from, say, Road to Glory or Ring Domination or any of those kind of things, or they've been from ladder rewards or from King of the Ring. I haven't had a pull. My epic pull was it was my plus 19 to all stats, the Roman Reigns support. I think that might have been a pull, or it was my epic reward for the ladder. I can't remember. But I've got my first board pull doing this. I alluded to in my last video. It was going to come up, and it was bloody stone cold. I already have him pro. He's one of my only epic pros, and I got him again. So that pissed me off a bit, to be fair. I think I said it before. This was with about 15 games to go of getting the card or something. 10 games, somewhere around there. About 160 odd points, 150 odd points, and she to get Nikki. And I got this. So there goes my legendary pool. So that's gone for bloody ages now. But the only good news is I got Nikki. So I was just hoping it would wait until after this, so I could actually, my exhibition to even training cards is still in legendary. So at least I could have got that back. So now hopefully I will get to the finals of this King of the Ring. I'm second. It looks like it's only me and CM Punk in here. I didn't bother to chat because it's never let me in. This keeps saying not connected, but no one's speaking. There's one more game, so I'll let this game play, then I'll charge, and hopefully with King of the Ring rewards I'll get at least a second place, although part of me is thinking that maybe if I go out in the finals and I can get that double epic to try and pro one of mine, might be better, but we'll see. I won't beat CM Punk, I think it is. He hasn't lost a game, although I haven't been like replenishing my team to face him or anything. I'm pretty sure that he's going to have a much stronger team than me anyway, so I'll be quite content with this as long as I can get the semis. So once again, well done seriously to everyone who got that Nikki Bella card, especially all those people who aren't in legendary tier. I mean, my tier was only epic plus, and I know how hard that was. So anyone who's got any less than that and you put the grind in, then you fully deserve that card. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it brings you further success and allows you to progress through the game a lot quicker. Because, as I said, there's a lot of time you put into this, so well done. Anyway, thank you for listening. I'll be back again next week with some better videos. I've been MyTyme. Take care of yourself.